Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and our roleplay series as the Dokeianos dynasty. Alright, so to open up today's episode, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and arrange to start improving her relations. I know we're currently doing that count, but you know what, we're going to do her because as of right now, her only heir is a female, so a daughter, so therefore we might be able to get a marriage here if we had better relations with her. Now, I don't know that we immediately want to do this with the grandson because they're pretty young, so they're probably going to have more kids. So there's no guarantee that this would result in anything at all. And we only have grandkids to arrange the marriage as well. But I would like to see if it would be possible if she had a higher opinion, because we're actually very close to getting her to accept this marriage. So if we went with one of our grandsons here, we're at negative 17, guys. So it is potentially possible to get her to accept. And this would be a non-matrilineal marriage. Now, again, they're really young, so, you know, they're probably going to have more kids. And so they could have a son, and then we wouldn't inherit anything. Our dynasty wouldn't. But it's one thing to consider. So we're going to improve relations with her real quick, because, again, I'm just kind of curious to see if we could get her to accept. So we did leave off last episode here in this conflict. About to finish it up. We're 84% right now. We're deep in debt. Again, this seems to be a trend now. But we did get this money from the patriarch, so that's helpful, but it's still not going to get us out of debt. But it does help a little bit. If we were to just take a look exactly how much we're getting hit with on the advantage. -5. We were getting hit by -10, so it's not quite as bad. So let me just see how we would best do this. Maybe go this way? Yeah, I think we should go this way. We're trying to get them to stop them from attacking our units over here. We got these guys going over to here to take that location. We might be able to get out of that with these prisoners. Probably not. I doubt we have enough, potential money here, but we'll try. So let's go and ransom her off for 10 gold. And these characters look almost identical here. We'll just get a weak hook on her. Why are we not able to? Okay, the count just won't accept that one. They might actually be related. It could just be their clothing that's got them looking the same though. So with this character, we could just get a favor with him, so we're going to do that. And same thing with her. Just get a favor here. And then these are the ones for the king of Serbia, who we are still waiting to get some damn money here. Yeah, at least 50 gold before we ransom them off. So we just gotta wait. Trying to get every little bit of money we can from him. So basically we did not get out of debt. We got 10 gold total from that ransom. Did get some hooks though, so those might, come in use later in the future if we do any plots here. So now he's going over this way. And I swear, it's like as soon as I start recording, then we start having the planes go overhead. I'm sure some motorcycles will go by here in a second. It's just ridiculous, man. But yeah, we don't actually want to engage these guys in a fight, though it looks like the war score actually ticked down some. Not entirely sure how that is. What happened? There were no battles. There weren't any sieges, to my understanding, either. I don't think there's any armies out there we don't know about. All right, so now he's going back this way. I don't know what he's doing. We'll keep on shadowing him. So these sieges are the key to winning here. We're at 6 months here, about less than a month here. So once we get those two completed, that might be the end of the conflict. We'll have to see, guys. So yeah, now he's coming back over here again. I think he really wants to siege down his territory here. But I'd prefer to fight him somewhere else because those are in the plains, so we're not really going to get any bonuses unless there's a building bonus, which I'm not seeing any. No. So we wouldn't get a bonus if he attacked that fort, so I'm going to try and get him to attack me somewhere else, although it doesn't look like there's going to be anywhere to get a benefit. Maybe if he attacked us here, yeah, there's no benefit there, but if he attacks us here, then we'd have to go around this way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it, guys. Alright, that's fine. We did finish the siege up, so that gets us up to 97%, so now we're just waiting on this one here, which does unfortunately take a while. It's a 5-month siege there. Is there anything else to take in the meantime, like close by? No. We can start marching over here, but yeah, I don't expect we'll get over there, guys. We could also just use our army here. Yeah, you know what? We'll just keep them here in case we do engage these guys, so that we'll outnumber them by a considerable amount. I don't think another siege will be necessary. Yeah, we'll just get these guys coming over here and just following us around and helping us out in any battles if we end up getting engaged here. And it's all just waiting until we get that done. It looks like it might have ticking war score as well. Yeah, so we have the ticking war score too. And so one of those will result in our win here. And yeah, they're just going to keep on bouncing back and forth because they don't know what to do. All right, so let's go here. There's no rivers over this way, so yeah, I wouldn't be able to get any bonuses. Let's move over here. And if we fight them, we fight them. Again, I'll try to avoid it, but I don't think they're going to attack us, guys. I don't think they want any of it. So now they're going out to sea, so that's going to cost them a bit of money. Who knows where they're going to go at this point. So we did have another daughter. This is our son and heir, and I think that's their third daughter, isn't it? Yeah, they've had 3 daughters. So we're going to have a lot of daughters to arrange marriages for later in life. So we got Valeria, Constance, and now we need another name here. Well, let's go with a good, or actually, let's go with a good Greek name. Let's see if we can't find something here. Anastasia, sure, we'll do that. I don't think we named anybody Anastasia. All right, so we're at 100%. Excellent. Let's go ahead and, do we want to let this siege finish? It's gonna be 2 months. Yeah, we'll let it finish. Might as well. I don't know. You know what? Actually, the siege is not going to pay for the monthly income lost. So yeah, let's just go and end it. So let's go and force our demands here. And oh, we're not the war leader in that. That's right. I forgot we came to assist her. So frankly, we have to wait until she ends it. Well, hopefully she does soon. There we go. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get our army disbanded because this is costing us. It's going to take a while to get out of debt, but at least we're not as deep in debt as we were before. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and do is start fabricating a claim right here, guys, on this county. Remember, we do have a minor goal. Our major goal for the campaign was to rise from count to emperor, which we should be doing fairly soon. But the minor goal of the campaign that fit more with our dynasty goals was to get our revenge for our defeat in Italy by conquering the territory here for the Byzantine Empire. So southern Italy is key, maybe Sicily as well, but southern Italy is the main area I want to advance. So we're going to attack this duchess here. She only has 1 county, thus she only has 1,000 men. She has no liege, so this is the only person we're going to have to fight because she doesn't have any alliances or anything. Now she could easily get an alliance. She has 2 potential children to marry off, but yeah, she doesn't have anything to assist her, so it'll be a very easy and quick conflict. And then we get on to Italy. And she does have the duchy title, despite the fact that she only has 1 county. So, oh yes, that's right. We're doing this sway attempt on her. So we can compliment her on her relentless courage. I'm guessing she's... I mean, there's not really anything that implies that she's courageous. She's not brave. Yeah, we can try. She's not cowardly. Now, she's got a pretty low prowess. Her marshal's okay, though. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see if it works or not. Probably not. Our hooks are expiring as well from some past conflicts. So we got to get out of debt before we're going to be able to do anything. She did actually, she did like it and boosted her opinion a little bit. So we're sitting at 44 right now. And let's just see how close we are now. I know that we're still in the negative, but I'm curious how much that is ticked up. We're now at negative 10, so we've ticked it down by 7. Or ticked it up by 7, I suppose you'd say. So we could do that marriage. Again, though, I do expect that they'll have more kids. Though, one thing I was thinking about is the fact that she's ugly, which reduces her fertility. So that might be enough to reduce the chance of having her kids, but I do assume she'll have more. And she doesn't have any other things that are messing with her fertility that I see. Although, I didn't look at the modifiers, see if these characters have any. They do not. Okay. So we were able to swear. Excellent. She's now at plus 69. That will probably be enough to get her to accept the marriage. We also got a nice little bonus here to increase our taxes, which is definitely needed because we are sucking on the money. And we lost the counselor. And we got a new patriarch, and that's the reason why our monthly income has dropped by so much. And he's worse, which means it's going to take longer to get that claim over here. All right, well, that's unfortunate. So I guess what we'll go ahead and do then is we should probably check this marriage. And then I don't know if this is what we want to do here. You know, we could always kill any sons they have, you know, if we really wanted to to force our family into this inheritance. Let's see if she'll accept now. And this is with our grandson, who's a count, not the Duke of Bulgaria. I don't really think the Duke of Bulgaria already has a lot of land, so I don't think we need to add that to his power. And she would be willing to accept. This is not a matrilineal marriage. Remember, a big reason why we're getting this is because of the plus 25. She would not accept this if it wasn't for the promising prospects perk that we have. So that's quite helpful. So yeah, let's go and send this proposal off. And then we can stop swaying her and start swaying the new patriarch to get all that money and those levies back. All right. Oh yes, we can also take a look, see if any of those prisoners needs to be ransomed off. So she did accept it, of course, so that's nice. And now we have a betrothal here, and they're around the same age as well. All right, excellent. So this would result in our dynasty inheriting this title as well, if we can keep it out of the hands of a potential son they may have. And in that case, I think we are now set to inherit everything in this immediate area now. Because yeah, we have this one set up over here. So yeah, it's like all of this. I think this was our dynasty as well, yep. So yeah, I think it's like all of this here is in our dynasty's hands. So we've done a very good job spreading our dynasty around. Let's go and see if we got anybody to ransom off. It's just those two that we're waiting for him. Now, let me see how much money he has. He has 56, so we'll just ransom off her for the 50. And now at this point, we're waiting until he gets 200 gold. Could be a while before he gets that. But yeah, we'll keep her locked up for now, and just, continue using this to solve our debt issues. We're at negative 75, so we should be out of it soon. Less than 10 months, and we'll be out of it. But yeah, it seems like every conflict now, we find ourselves getting very deep in debt, which is quite strange, because typically I don't see that happen. And then we get these penalties, which just make the situation even worse. Yeah, pretty bad overall. Now, I don't know if this here is going to result in the control actually dropping. It does. All right, so that's a problem. How long does this stick around for? Till 12, 16, 10 years. Jesus. So the control is just dropping that entire time. So what we could do is change our marshal over to increase control here. Looks like we might have lower control everywhere, actually. Let me just take a look at all the locations here. We might have already had that penalty here. So increasing control in some of these places, yeah, would definitely help. Yeah, control is actually pretty low in several areas. All right, so that's what we'll work on. I didn't realize that the capital was low. That's really hurting our income there. Increasing control there will boost it, and then we'll kind of start working on some of these other areas. Here, I want to say, how much are we ticking this up by with his assistance? Because it's going down by quite a bit. Quite a bit over here. So we're doing 1.9 right now. This is going down by 0.6. Yeah, I think we should be able to stop it and reverse it. We did sway him. That's more money. Excellent. And we're actually losing money right now. Huh. Not entirely sure why. Okay, it switched. I don't know what was going on there. Why it dropped down to -3 for some reason. Yeah, we're out of debt now. So that's what's important. And we will take a look at the king here and see if he's got the money for us. He's at 48. All right, we'll just have to wait. How old is he? I would hate for him to die. He's 61, but he is in fine health. A demonstration of leadership. My brother and friend Prince Dorotheos has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There's something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. So I think we've had this event before. So we can say, let us discuss methods of communication, 50 martial lifestyle, and increase opinion with him. Or we should go greet some recruits. And I think that's the one we did last time, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, gives us the levy reinforcement rate, which would be quite helpful. And we already have a very high opinion with him. And I wouldn't say that we'd necessarily do one of these over the other. Yeah, I wouldn't say that any one of these are, we're more likely to do. So we'll just do this one here. And that'll help with the levy reinforcement rate. And that was just enough to get a perk. Excellent. So this will enable absolute control for counties. That'll increase our income quite a bit. And then we'll also be able to get the overseer trade, which will give us more martial stewardship and the control growth, which will be helpful. The other ones that we can go for, this one doesn't help us. That gives us more knights. Peacemaker is always great. But yeah, let's go ahead and go down this route, guys. That should boost our income some. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Because yeah, money is a serious issue for us in the moment. So we no longer have any negative modifiers here in the capital county. But of course we do have this one here, which is going to last a long time. I want to see if we had any other negative modifiers. It looks like that's it. Alright, so that's good. So we're out of debt now. And I suppose we'll declare war for this county next. Now, there are a lot of wars we could do, guys. There's so many different conflicts that we could do right now. Now, I'm curious. Now, this guy's obviously far more powerful. So yeah, I'd love to be able to declare war for the entire kingdom, you know, which our wife has a claim to. The problem is it's an unpressed claim, and we can't declare war for her claim because she, you know, she's underneath, you know, the emperor. So I don't really think that's an option. We can only declare war for their claims, which are just for the duchy, which would be taking it from our wife. They're going to inherit all those titles anyway. So there's really no point on doing that. Besides, he's pretty powerful too, the HREs. So that's one potential war somebody asked me about. Let me just see if there's anything else that we might want to be aware of. So this is a holy war. Where is it for? Okay, territory over this way. So that's one possibility. But I did want to see what all of our choices are here. Here's another holy war. That's way up there. So not going to want to do that one. Yeah, none of these ones here. That one's a little bit closer, but yeah, we're not going to do that one either. So I think these three here are all with members of our dynasty or people that we don't want to declare war on for other reasons. Of course, her here, and this would be for this count's claim right there, which we're, you know, about to get that dynasty, or excuse me, get that title into the hands of our dynasty. Of course, if they don't have any other kids, it does kind of rely on that, or no other sons, then we would be getting that in our hands anyway. And then, yeah, the rest of these are with, like, dynasty members that I'm not really interested in declaring war on. The only other exception is this guy here, where we could seize this one. I think it's just one county. Yeah, it's just this one county right here, guys. So, yeah, we could seize control of that. That's pretty much it. Which I would be for doing, but we're going to do this one first. I think this is more important. I just want to see if there's any other possibilities that might be more important, but I think this is the key, is getting this claim here, and hopefully we'll have enough money, which, yeah, we should. We now fix the financial issues, and he has finished increasing the control over here, so that'll put us at absolute, and so very good money there. Let's go ahead and have him go. I mean, here we have the penalty. Let me just see if there's anywhere else where the control is low. It looks like that's it. All right, so we'll go ahead and move over there. But again, I mean, unless we're going to keep him here the entire time. Yeah, because I think, yeah, that'd be the only option, because it's always going to be ticking down. Now you can see we can tick it back up, get it back up to absolute, but then the moment we remove him, then we'll have that issue there. And it's 10 years. That's a long time for a modifier. So somebody lost this conflict here, and we did improve the opinion even further with the patriarch. So let's just take a look, see what our percentage is. We're at 74%, so we'll keep it going one more time, guys. And as of right now, you can see that we are making a lot more money, and the levies are back up to almost 12,000. And where is this at? Oh, okay, it's been removed. All right, excellent. So that's very good. So that means that we can get this back up to absolute and don't have to worry about keeping the marshal there forever. So very good news. All right, so we'll get the claim here. That'll take a little bit of money, and then we're going to save up a little bit before we actually... I don't know what I just clicked through. Hopefully it wasn't important. I was trying to click through the other notification. But yeah, hopefully we can get some money saved up, because I do not want to go deep in debt again in this conflict. Now, this conflict should be pretty quick, but we do have to move our troops across the sea, so we're going to need to pay for that. That's going to cost some money. And this will be our launching point into southern Italy. So what is this over? Because I see that this is involving our character, or one of our friends here. So our cousin here, looks like he took a county. Alright, so probably not all that important. Just over here, perhaps? Or took something from him. He took, oh no, it was against the tyranny of him. Oh, okay, so he rebelled against him. I see. I thought it was something else. So we did finish the fabrication of the claim. That's what this event is about. It's going to be 93 gold. That's going to give us that unpressed claim. Of course, the Duchess will not be happy about that. So we'll declare war here soon, but let's get a little bit of money in the stockpile here, in the treasury, before we actually declare war. Now, we do need to declare war before we die, and we are kind of old here. You see our health is poor, so we could die any moment, so we might want to go ahead and do this sooner rather than later. So let's give it one more month, and then we'll declare war. Now, I am trying to consider how much money we're going to need to get across, though. Yeah, we're going to need a good chunk of money to get across. So that's something to consider as well. But, you know, we don't have to send the entire army, because she doesn't have very many troops. So let's go ahead and raise up now. And, all right, so he's just dealing with these rebellions here that he had against him. So, yeah, let's go ahead and declare war on her for our claim. And then finally, after all this time, get into southern Italy. So let's raise our troops up as close as we can right here. And we're going to raise them all up, and then we'll change them up. That will result in a lot of money being lost here for a short time. And yeah, they need to finish. I wanted them to raise all up at the same place, but I didn't do it the correct way. All right, so let's go ahead and merge these, and then let me see exactly how large of an army we might want to send. So you don't need many to take the castle. Of course, she does have the 1,000 men. So probably just keep the men at arms and maybe get rid of all of the levies. We would have to pay for them. Now, I don't know how much money that will save, considering the fact the majority of our expenses go towards the, go towards the men at arms. So let's go ahead and get these levies pulled out, because again, we're not going to need this huge army that we have to pay for. Now, she'll probably come and attack. I don't know where she'll attack. I don't think she can take her capital. I think she needs a much larger. Let me just take a look here. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. You know what? Actually, she probably could. She might have just enough troops to get it done. Oh, maybe not. Nope, she's going to be too short. So unless she can get mercenaries, she's not going to be able to take the capital, which is typically where the AI likes to go. So yeah, let's go and get rid of all these levies. Do we want to get rid of, like, all of them? Ah, damn it. Yeah, maybe. This will let us click through here pretty quickly. Maybe like 5,000. Yeah, we'll leave 5,000 here, guys. I think that's good. I mean, I know that we're going to have to pay a good chunk of money for them, but that's okay. Let's go and get rid of the rest of these. So let's go and disband them. It's going to take 2 months before we can raise them, of course. And let's go and bring them across the sea. And that'll be 50 gold here. Just trying to save some of the money, guys. And we could have saved a lot more, because we don't really need 5,000 men to do this either. It does look like she's pulled somebody in who actually has troops. Alright, well, that's interesting. Now, we will have to fight her here, so what we could do is just land here instead. I think that'd probably be better. And just so we don't get any penalty here, but yeah, it looks like this Duke has joined. He's got 2,000 men, so I wasn't going to bring my allies in, but yeah, I think in this case we will, since she's over here bringing people in. So we'll bring, do we want to bring her in? Yeah, she's pretty close to him, so she can attack over there. So yeah, we'll probably bring her in, and we want to bring her in. Yeah, this is another 4,000 men here. So why not? Let's go and bring those two in, and that'll be it. We do have the prestige to spend here, so. And then we'll bring her in as well. And that's plenty enough. That's overkill, honestly. Let's go and take a look, see how much money he's got. He's got 117. But I'm going to try and let that get higher. As long as his health is ailing, so. We'll let it get a little bit higher. I'm probably going to regret this. Alright, so they have joined the conflict. We were not able to sway him. I think we had a pretty good chance, yeah, so we're going to keep it going. We'll go and wait until we lose the recently disembarked. Again, it's not important, considering our number advantage here, but I figure why not. Just win the battle with as few casualties as possible. We only lost 28 dudes, so not bad at all. All right, excellent. See if we did anything here with their knights. Not really. It was a very small battle. So now we're looking at just a month. It's going to be very quick to get that done. And that should end up resulting in us winning the conflict. Again, very, very quick and easy conflict here, guys. Didn't need to pull anybody in or anything like that. So yeah, we're at 100% now. Got a little bit of gold from that as well. And we weren't really losing much money. All right, not bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Nice, easy, quick conflict. And we are finally in southern Italy. Let's go and disband our troops now. And so I assume that she's still the Duchess. She just doesn't have any territory. No, she actually lost. Yeah, it looks like she lost the duchy title then. Okay. So yeah, she lost the duchy title. She doesn't have any territory now. So what we'll want to do is give this out, and I think we're gonna give it out. I think we're gonna give it out to our son if we can. I don't know who's set to inherit it, and so that's obviously gonna play a role in whether we can give it out to him or not. All right. So of course this duchy is going to our eldest son, which he would get all this territory here, which is actually some pretty good territory. Let's go ahead and I wonder if there's anything we can do. Yeah, he wouldn't take the vows, which makes sense. He's a fortune builder. All right, well that's fine. And even if we did take that from him, it might just result in our youngest son getting the duchy here. But the county is set to go to our eldest son, so he needs to rule somewhere, and I didn't really want to give him our core territory here that we rely on for the money and the levies. So that's why I wanted to get another province here, and this will be his job to expand in Italy, since that'll likely be his future goals once he takes over as the king of Greece here. I was going to grant him this title here, and he will finally be ruling in his own right. Oh, he looks weird now. He took off the armor. All right, so he'll be ruling over here. I don't know if we'll still be able to name our children now. He might take over that role. But yeah, once the empress dies, he becomes the emperor. She's 64 years old. A lot of these people are pretty old. People are really aging now. Along with our character, this is our character's generation here. So setting at 133, I'm gonna go with 155, guys, just because I'm worried about him dying. Or excuse me, 150. Watch him die right before then. How much does he earn per month? 3.9, so that'd be a lot of months. Alright, so getting a lot of characters here with claims. So yeah, we could declare war on one of those other conflicts, which I think we'll probably go after this island next. Yeah, we'll probably do that. That'll be a little bit larger conflict though, because he's got 3,200 men plus a few allies here. Oh wow, okay. This is actually, So yeah, that wouldn't impact anything. He can't declare war on us. Okay, so just had to make sure. I think about it for a second, but yeah, he's our vassal, so he would not be able to join this conflict. I was about to say that's a pretty large army. I'm surprised with just how many troops he has, man. Yeah, he's got 6,300. He's almost as powerful as us. And if he was to join a faction, man, I'm surprised with his troop numbers. That is considerable. All right, so yeah, we could declare war on him. This is obviously a big war for just one little island, so we might wait a second. Wait a little bit. Let's go and get the overseer trait. This is going to be really helpful. Get us some marshal, some stewardship. And we can actually hold one more county as well. So if we took over this island, we better keep it for ourselves if we so desired. We can now ask our head of faith for gold again, and I think we're going to, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And we still have, well, it looks like we have more than one prisoner now. Yeah, from all the prisoners we took here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the King of Serbia one more time. And I think we're going to go ahead and ransom her off, just because I'm worried about him dying. So let's go and ransom her off for 153 gold. And then we'll see what we can get for these characters over here. So this character can't get anything. Let me just see if... Oh, okay, she's actually... I'm not entirely sure who this character is here. I think this is... Okay, I think that this is her. Yeah, this is her daughter. I see. So that's the reason why we're not going to be able to get any money. It's kind of a shame. We can demand conversion, though, and get a weak hook, so we'll do that. I doubt we'll ever make use of it, though, of course. Here we can get a nice 100 gold, so we'll take that. Another 100 gold here. Yeah, we're getting a good chunk of money. And then with this character here, let's just take a look, see if we want to just, yeah, we'll just demand his conversion and get a weak hook. Alright, so that should empty out the prison, guys. And it's going to get us a nice little chunk of money. Yeah, excellent. I think the next place we should build is continue to build in Corinth. So we're going to go and upgrade this, get a little bit more money, faster construction time, cheaper men and arms maintenance. That helps too. And we actually still have plenty of money left. So let's go ahead and get that spent. Of course, got all these favors here. Maybe we'll use them in the future. So where else can we build? We can build here. So let's see what we want to get next. Probably something with money. I've kind of felt like we have not been doing well on money lately. So this will get us by point 2. This is point 1. So I think we're going to do this one. Oh, nope, this one. Excuse me. And that also lets us build faster. And I don't think it's going to affect the men-at-arms maintenance now. We already got that bonus. We're able to sway him one more time. Excellent. I think we're done swaying him now. So let's go ahead and... Who do we want to sway next? See if there's anybody who has a low opinion of us. The Count still has slightly lower opinion. Let's go and sway him. So 87% chance is what we're looking at here. Alright, excellent. So we're already almost at our max levies, so I guess there's not really any reason not to declare war, with the exception of I kind of want to have our son take over here. About ready for him to take over. But I guess we can't really force our own death. And I would kind of expected we would have died by now. We did get land grants. So I'm going to take a look at that in a second here. And control is going to increase faster now. I think he's done with control over here. Yeah, so we're good to go everywhere. So what we might want to do is see what he's doing right now. He's currently organizing the levies. Well, you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and move him over to train commanders now. I haven't looked at our knights in a while. I don't know how we're doing in that regard. So maybe just scroll down here and see who we've got fighting for us. So sun's kind of low down here. I think we're gonna go ahead and forbid him from being a knight, just because it's so important that he ends up succeeding and not one of his brothers, which I don't think he's had any sons. No. Now I'm not sure. Let me just double check on this. I want to say it would be one of his brothers that inherits next. Yeah. So if he died, then it'd be one of his other brothers, and the whole situation would be ruined. So let's, forbid him. He doesn't need to be leading, or he doesn't need to be fighting. So it looks like our worst knight then is our own brother, who's got 8 prowess. That's not too bad, guys. We're going to keep it. We won't need to hire anybody, because we do have this money to spend. And I think what we're going to do, because our stress is still pretty high, guys, is go ahead and let's go on a hunt. Character likes going hunting. So we're going to do that, try and reduce that stress a bit. And then, again, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this war here yet. Whether we're going to do that or wait until our son takes over. Bounding through the hills, I'm gaining on the powerful boar. I've been chasing for hours. Just as I prepare to strike, I hear my chancellor, Count Pamphilios, cry out in pain. He has fallen, is now clutching at his leg. So apparently our learning skill is high enough that we can try and treat him ourselves, in which case we would boost his opinion and he would no longer be wounded. And we will gain the practical field surgery, 1+ learning. All right, that's interesting. Or you say no time to lose, the boar is escaping, and go after the boar instead. All right, well, let's just see what our character would do here. So as a diligent, generous, patient character, I kind of feel like we'd probably, we're patient, so this just doesn't make sense, the no time to lose, the boar. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one, guys. Boar might get away, but I think as a generous character, we'd want to help him as well. So hunt went very well. Got 150 prestige, which I don't think we're ever going to get the next level, guys. But again, I guess we could live much longer than I expected. We've already lived longer than I expected we would. All right, so a couple things to note here. The Empress has died, and we now have an alliance with the new Empress, who is, of course, married to our son. So our son is now technically the Emperor. He's, ruling, not in his own right. He only has a county, but she's now taken over, and it's a shame that they haven't had any sons yet, considering her age. I don't expect they will. It's only been 4 years since the last child, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna have any more kids. So I think for the first time we're gonna be playing as a female character. Yeah, I think we'll be playing as Valeria. Now there are some exceptions that could result in us not playing as her. If she was to have a son and then she died, then we'd play as her son instead. So finally, all of our marriages have worked out, and we have our heir on the imperial throne. So we got a sway event here with the count. Let's just see what he wants to do. He's the one that likes diplomacy quite a bit. So yeah, we'll go with the diplomatic matters. And a faction was already created against the new empress, a liberty faction. If she ends up having a rebellion, we're probably going to have to help her out. Because I don't know if she'll win on her own. She has 18,000 troops. That's a good amount. Wow. And of course she has her husband, but you know, he doesn't have very many men, just a couple hundred. And we were successful because he loves diplomacy. Boosted his opinion by a little bit. And she is now inviting us to the council as the marshal. Fantastic. That's the position I wanted. So yeah, we'll go and accept that. I wonder what she'll do with her husband. I think he would just be in the, he would just be in the spouse position. So once we play as our son, we won't be able to get the bonuses from being on the council, unfortunately. So with that, we should hopefully get this a little bit quicker now, because I'm trying to get, I'd love to get all the way down through Gallant, but it's probably unlikely that we'd get all the way through here. Next, we'll go for Kingsguard. This one doesn't really have any benefits for us. So yeah, we'll go for the Kingsguard next. We'll have more knights out there, though they'd all be kind of cruddy. Let me see if there's anything we can do with this money. We could do that feast. Oh, no, we didn't finish building here. Okay, I had the wrong location selected. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to build in these areas that we're actually keeping in our hands. Could help our son out and try and build here. In fact, you know what? I think we're going to help him out in a different way. Let's instead help him out by increasing the control here. I think that's the best way to do this. And the Empress continues to see factions rise up against her. Let's go ahead and host a feast. And this will further reduce that stress level. And welcome friends. And then after that, I guess we'll use our money for men-at-arms. And it looks like somebody vomited all over our new shirt. So we're not going to say that because we're eager reveler. So we won't be doing that. We can say, oh, you know what? It looks like this one is impacted by the diligent. So in that case, I think we will end up going for this one, though kind of sucks because we're going to get a lot more stress that way, but I do think we need to go for this one. We'll get more prestige, I guess. The prince, which is our third son, he would be a little bit unhappy with us. He does like us quite a bit, though. But yeah, I think we have to go for this one because of the diligent. Eager reveler isn't really a personality trait, so that's unfortunate. So we actually ended up gaining stress from this. Maybe we'll lose some more in a different event. The right woman for the job. So yeah, we'll go ahead and say, what would I have done without her? That's going to reduce stress a little bit further. But yeah, we're sitting at 36 right now. All right, until next time. So let's go ahead. I'm a little bit hesitant to increase the troop numbers and all, because once we become our son, we could end up having quite a bit of financial issues, though maybe not, because I think our character is actually resulting in more money being lost. Yeah, I think 25% here. Yeah, I think our son might actually do better in money than we're currently doing. So yeah, let's go ahead and, although I guess there is the patriarch opinion, that'll be affected. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase the men-at-arms. I guess we'll do the pikemen. And might do somebody else. Could go and get the bowmen increased up. Yeah, I'm going to get the bowmen up to 1,000. All right, fantastic. So we got a good size men-at-arms number. Looks like she did pass Hyatt Crown Authority. Okay, that's fine. What we could do is, there's always the ability to modify our contract here and then give us the ability to declare war whenever we want, so we can always be expanding. Of course, we'd have to either get a hook on her or do something else, like put us back at the feudal taxes here. But it's not really a concern right now. I don't think we're going to go to war again, guys. We're pretty old. I'm just going to wait till we die. Yeah, I think our character's done advancing for right now. So we could further attack here, but we're just going to wait. We're going to wait till the next character, guys. So we did get a nice little chunk of money there. But yeah, I feel like our character's kind of content with his life right now and just, enjoying the final years. We swayed the count again. Excellent. So we don't need to do that any longer. I don't know who we're going to sway next. Yeah, there's really nobody else that we need to do. Could just sway other characters. But you know what? I don't think we're gonna sway other characters either. We're just gonna chill out, man. Relax. So somebody lost county there, and our sister died, gaining us even more stress. We're gonna start seeing that all of our siblings die. She was the first to die. She might have been the oldest one as well. Yeah, she was the oldest one. All right, we're the second oldest. And when she dies, she's a friend, so that's gonna hit us kind of hard. Yeah, it's gonna hit us pretty hard. Same with her. She's the best friend. All right, so let's see what we want to do this time. I'm pretty sure we read this one already, the Unorthodox Strategies. So we can say I'll trick my enemies into overextending. The intrigue challenge, 57% chance of success. We could do the hit and run tactics, or we could do I will not stoop to fighting dirty. Now, none of these are really all that important because we're not planning on going into war anytime soon, if ever, as this character. As far as like our traits go, I wouldn't say we'd be necessarily more likely to do any of these. So yeah, we don't really have to do it. I don't really want to gain the foolish trait here. Yeah, I think we're just going to say I will not stoop to fighting dirty. Yeah, I mean, we obviously have fought dirty, and we have stooped to fighting dirty in the past. I mean, we've very much used the assassination knife to get our way. So we're definitely willing to fight dirty. I know that means in warfare, of course. But I would say that we are definitely willing to fight dirty. But we're turning over a new leaf, guys. We're old. You know, when Christians start getting towards the end of their life, they start considering everything they've done and whether or not they're going to get into heaven. And it often makes sense to go on a pilgrimage to do that. We can also donate to charity to reduce our stress level. So maybe we'll do that. And as a generous character, I kind of feel like we just need to start giving out some money, man. Yeah, let's go and donate to charity. We'll do this event real quick. And so that's going to further decrease stress. Excellent. And yeah, maybe we'll just like give some money out. Maybe give some money to our son so he can further build in his lands. So just send him off a gift, 100 gold here. And who has served us well over these years? If we have any knights, perhaps? Although I think we've already rewarded all of our knights that have done well. Yeah, I think we've already rewarded them with titles and stuff. So let me just see if we want to give any of these knights here. I know he's done well for us. So maybe throw him a bit of money. Oh, he has money. So does our brother. I can see giving him money as well. Just kind of seeing all the possibilities here. Throw some money at this guy. Although they're sitting on a lot of money, man. The AI is just filthy rich. Yeah, I guess we're going to reward that one knight again. I know we already rewarded him with the title, but he has continued to serve us well. Let's send him a gift as well. All right, so just throwing money around, guys, because we love it. Very generous character. I feel like we haven't been generous enough, honestly, as this character. Now, we haven't played as him for very long. I think he was like 48 or 49 years old when we became him. And it looks like our mother just died. Oh no, so that's more stress. All these characters dying is really going to hit our character pretty hard. So with that, we did gain her county, and because we still had a little bit of room there, that now puts us at the max here. I think it's right up here. So with this, you know, this would end up being inherited by our son, and I guess we'll just keep it for right now, and he'll inherit it whenever he does. So I guess I'm pretty sure it's gonna go to him. Yeah. All right. So with that, we could start building in it a bit more. I wonder. Okay, so this is that duchy right there. Okay. So yeah, we could build in it. We do have the money to do it. Let me just see if there's anywhere else to build where you might want to. I don't think so, guys. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and build here. Why not? I don't really see. I mean, I guess somebody might attack here. Let me see what else we can get. Let's go and upgrade the pastures. And we are looking at a call to war here from our nephew. He's been attacked by the Duke Richard. of Burgundy. So is this the, yeah, this is the one I knew. I knew that we were going to get called into this conflict eventually. Somebody would attack him, and it's just too far away. That's why I really didn't want to be allied to him. But when we started as this character, he had already been allied. So one thing I'm going to address real quick, because somebody keeps bringing it up in the comments, is that he had told me that instead of accepting these, what you should instead do is offer to join the conflict. I guess it's right up here. Yeah, so we can offer to join the conflict instead. And then if you do this 2 times, then you result in getting a friendship with them. Now, in a roleplay series, I'd say it probably doesn't make sense to do that with every single character, to do it this way. And plus, you're going to get like a crap ton of friends as well. I don't think every single character we're allied to we need to be friends with. So in a roleplay series, I'd say we're not going to do that. But I did want you guys to know that, because I didn't even think about that fact, that this does increase your friendship, or makes it more likely you'll be friends with them. And so, I guess it's a pretty good tactic to do this instead of just accepting it, because you don't get a bonus if you accept the call to war, because you're expected to. So that's actually a very good tip, and maybe we'll make use of it with a different character. But in this case, I don't think we will, because we're not really trying to be friends with that character anyway. Not that it matters, because we're bound to die. But let's go and accept this. We won't get involved though, guys. We're gonna stay out of it. And we do have to replace our mother, the steward here. She was holding that position, and we now have 2 powerful nobles here that do not have a position in our court. And you know what? I kind of want to put this character. We just gave him a gift too. I think he'd make a great spy master, and I don't know what his ratings are on other. I guess he's not really great at anything else, and he's also a powerful vassal. As far as stewards, I don't think we have any good stewards, guys. Looks like our brother's the best possible steward. I think he's also the best possible marshal, though, from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, he's definitely the best possible marshal, too. So I don't think we're going to have a good steward. We can place this guy, the Duke of Athens, here for now. And they just got this one position open here, guys. And I'd love to move him onto the spy master position. This would piss off this Duke here, who is a bit more powerful than this character. So probably don't want to piss him off. He's just a count. So it would be a little bit of bump up in intrigue, but I don't think we're going to do it, guys. So we're not going to raise our armies either. We can only play for a couple more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to have to end the episode here. I was trying to get us to our sun dying so we could take over, as soon as, with a new character. We pick up the next episode with a new character. But I don't think it's going to happen in time. We're living a lot longer than I expected. We finish up construction here, so let's go to get something else going. We will do let's do the homesteads. Get a little bit more money there. All right, so we got the camp dispute event again. So let's see what we want to do. I think we've been doing the deliver a speech about unity to the crowd, and we always fail. But who knows? Maybe we'll succeed this time. And look at that, we actually succeeded. So we're going to go and read this event. I get up and deliver a speech about how we are all fighting for the kingdom of Greece, and how we must stand united against our foes, for if we don't, there are many outsiders who would take advantage of our internal squabbles to seize our lands and impose their rule on us. Looking abashed, the prince and the mayor apologize and get ready to settle in for the night. All right, so we are stronger when we stand together. Okay, there's a bit of prestige and 100 martial lifestyle experience. Excellent. How close are we to getting this? Very close. So we should be able to get the King's Guard, but again, I don't expect to get any further before we pass away here. Unfortunately, we are going to have to end the episode here. I was hoping to get to our son taking over, but looks like that's not gonna happen, guys. But yeah, once our son takes over, oh man, she's all beat up. It looks like she got injured in this war, and well, it looks like she might be injuring herself as well. Huh. So that's interesting. If she dies from this, she has good health. So probably not, but she will die before our character, more than likely, which means we'll be playing as him, and our daughter will be the Empress, so we won't be able to play as the Empress probably until much later, because he's really not that much older than her. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get to play as her for a long time, guys. She could be well into her old age at that point. She's already been betrothed as well, and that's unfortunate. I should have arranged the marriage for her. I mean, we still can, I guess. I don't know if we'd have to murder him, actually. That'd be the only way to do this. Who is this guy? Yeah, just some guy over here. He's not even set to inherit anything. There's no alliance here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, the way the AI marries is kind of silly. They don't really consider anything. So that's a horrible marriage. Very unfortunate that we didn't get that marriage arranged for her. Which I think we might have been able to do. I'm pretty sure we'd be able to do that. Even though she's technically... the future empress. I think we'd still be able to arrange the marriage since we're the head of the dynasty. Could be wrong on that one, though. But yeah, let's go and end today's episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.